Tonight, we are getting our first look at some of the final messages between an Owasso high school student and a family member before this student died. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm Sarah Wadley. There are so many developments surrounding the 16-year-old student's death. Today, we confirmed with family the student went by the name Nex Benedict and used they, them, their pronouns. We're pointing that out tonight because information first released used she, her pronouns.
Fox 23's Alex Cash is live with those messages and what they reveal.
That's right, a family member gave us this screenshot and permission to share it. It shows messages they say Nex sent to them on the night of the fight. This is 16-year-old Nex Benedict, and a family member says this screenshot shows messages they sent just hours after a fight at Owasso High School. It shows Nex's message saying, "I got jumped at school, 3-on-1, had to go to the ER." Asked if they're okay, it shows Nex replying that they were all good but with some scrapes and bruises. But they also say, "If I'm dizzy or nauseous in the morning, I might have a concussion." The message then asks, "Why did they jump you?" The reply says, "They'd been bullying me and my friends. I got tired of it, so I poured some water on them, and all three came after me." And goes on to say, school did not report to the police. Tuesday, Owasso Public Schools released a statement detailing their timeline of events. It says on February 7th, Nex was in a fight in a restroom at the Owasso High School West campus. That fight lasted less than 2 minutes, and it was broken up by other students and a staff member. The statement says all students involved walked to the assistant principal and nurse's office, and that it recommended to one parent that their student visit a medical facility. The district also says parents and guardians of students involved were, quote, notified and informed of the option to file a police report. Owasso Police also released a statement saying Nex did go to the hospital around 3:30 p.m. on the day of the fight when a school resource officer was called. It also says, quote, no report of the incident was made to the Owasso Police Department prior to the notification at the hospital, and that it is not known at this time if the death is related to the incident at the school or not. I spoke with Anna Richardson. She's the mum of an Owasso student. She told me she's planning a vigil for Nex on Sunday in Owasso.
I feel like we need to come together as a community in a very positive way to do something kind and show kindness as a first step instead of all of the anger and being outraged.
News of Nex's death is going viral on social media. Brian Paddock, co-founder of rural Oklahoma Pride, told me Nex's death is having a huge impact across the state, and they're holding a vigil in Oklahoma City.
We're going to light a candle in both memory and showing support, not only for that person, but for that person's family, as well as all the other lives that have been affected.
A GoFundMe to help Nex's family has raised nearly $35,000. You can find a link to that on this story on fox23.com. We've also got details of where and when the vigils are happening as well. Covering news that matters, I'm Alex Cash, Fox 23 News.
Not only is this story making waves on social media, but it's also making waves in our state capitol. Here's what non-binary Representative Marie Turner had to say after they called for a moment of silence on the House floor Monday afternoon.
I don't think it's lost on me that we lost a student far too soon in Oklahoma, and that happens often at the rhetoric and the fuel of some of the things that we do here. And so I hope that you'll keep them in your thoughts and your prayers.
We do want to address the huge community reaction to Nex's story. So many of you reached out to us about Nex's name and preferred pronouns.
Initially, we held off on reporting that information because we're still working to get the name and pronouns confirmed through an official source.
We didn't want to risk reporting false information, but now since we do have that information confirmed, we are reporting Nex's name and pronouns, which are they, them, their, as you heard in Alex's story.
We recorded a video giving our viewers a behind-the-scenes look at our process for telling this story.
If you'd like to see that, it's posted on our Fox 23 Facebook page.